Okay, also more on the breaking news, that mass shooting in Las Vegas right at the Strip. It happened late last night. Many people unfortunately waking up to this devastating news this morning. We do know at least 50 people are dead, 200 injured after a man opened fire with a machine gun at the country music concert. We have Brad Kellymayer of Denver on the phone right now. And Brad, we appreciate you joining us this morning. We know this is a difficult time as you've been up all night. Can you tell us what you witnessed?
Oh, it was a long night, that's for sure. Literally, my friend and I were sitting at a table, and all of a sudden, one of the pit bosses come over and said there was a shooting across the street. And we're like, what? Then my friend's phone goes off saying his wife was shot. Then we hear the gunshots go off, and people are tearing in the door, and we start diving for cover underneath the tables. We didn't know what was going on. Then they shuttle us to the back of the room in a theater, and I hate to say it, but the last place I want to be from Colorado is being put in a theater when there's this active shooting. So then from there, they put us in the basement, and we had very little information, and then when we finally got released, we heard everything that was going on. I was trying to text. I sent some pictures out. I just found out now it was 50 people that were killed. Oh. I'm literally in my room overlooking the scene right now, and I'm scared to think of what I'm going to see when the sun comes up.
Brad, were you at the Mandalay Bay there at the tables when this happened?
Yes.
So tell us when you realized what had happened.
We knew it was a shooting almost instantaneously. We didn't know what was going on until we got shuttled into the back. It all happened within 2 minutes. Then they said there was a shooting across the street at the event. It's literally right across. The event is just an open field, and they turned it into I guess, a portable 3-day festival. And everybody just started running in. I mean, it literally was less than 2 minutes when we found out. But we didn't know the seriousness because we kept getting news feeds. We kept getting texts on what was going on. We were scared to death because they were telling us there was an active shooter inside the hotel.
Now, Brad, you had mentioned that your friend that you were with inside the casino, that his wife was injured.
Yes, she was shot, and I just found out she was actually shot in the foot, and she will be okay. But that was the scary part because he tries to run out, and they wouldn't let him leave. Everybody immediately went on lockdown, so he was crying. He was going crazy. Is my wife okay or not? And they wouldn't have let him leave. I understand why. At the time,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say at the time I understood why they wouldn't want him to leave because they didn't know how many shooters there were.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Brad, is your friend's wife at the hospital now? Has she been released?
As far as I know, she's at the hospital. Again, my understanding is the weapon that he had was a pretty substantial caliber. So I don't know how bad she was shot in the foot or what the injury is, but he did let me know that she was shot in the foot and she should be okay.
From what we're hearing, he was on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. Where was your friend's wife in relation to the stage when she was shot? We're trying to piece together what section of the crowd the shooter was aiming at.
It appears the front. I do not know that for sure. It's a gigantic open field, so there's no real specific seating. There was actually 2 stages. I'm looking at it right now, in fact. There's 2 stages. There's probably 20,000 people. She was over there with 5 of her girlfriends. So I'm sure the next day or two when I get to talk to him again, I'll find out more. But it's my understanding, from his angle, he was shooting up to the front of the crowd.
Brad, we know that you were escorted back to your room. I read this on your Facebook page by SWAT officers. What's the situation now at Mandalay Bay? Are you being told to stay in your room? Have they shut down the hotel? What do you know about that?
Yeah, Mandalay is completely shut down. What they have, the Luxor, is they're allowing people to leave. The resort, I don't know because I'm in my room now, but if you were not staying in the resort, you were still locked down in the basement.
Are you allowed to leave your room?
Right now, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that one. But Mandalay, it's locked down. Mandalay is locked down. Luxor has just opened up at 4 a.m. Las Vegas time.
We know that the shooter was on the 32nd floor. Police have confirmed that. Where are you at the Mandalay Bay?
I'm on 18th floor.
So it would have been above you, and we know that the shooting took place from the 32nd floor again, with that 32nd floor looking down at a mass crowd. We also understand that the venue there holds 40,000 people. What do you see as you look out your window right now?
Right now, I'm literally looking at the stage. It's dark out. So I'm looking at the stage. I'm looking at the Luxor sign. I can see the whole stage. I can see the whole event.
Are there people down there, investigators? What are you witnessing?
Oh, yeah, there's police lights everywhere downstairs. I'm seeing very random flashes of looks like flash bulbs, and I'm almost afraid to think what they're taking pictures of. Once the sun comes up, it's going to be a whole different story down there.
Boy, it certainly is, Brad. One more question for you from me. Does your window open? Do the Mandalay Bay windows open?
No, it doesn't. Actually, that's what I actually saw this morning when I did turn on the TV. They said he just blew out the window, and he had, and again, this is just, you probably have more knowledge about all this than I do, but he just broke the window.
Yeah, we are getting
two guns
that
set up, and he was loaded.
We are getting that information, Brad. I know you're learning it too, that multiple guns were found inside of that room on the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay. We are also getting new information that 406 people have been transported to hospitals there with 50 people dead. Brad, you're from Colorado, right? Where in Colorado?
Yes, I am.
Right
I'm in Denver.
And were you out there on business, pleasure? What were you doing in Vegas?
I was out here on business for Thursday and Friday, and Sunday was supposed to be my fun day.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you coming back right away, or do you even know yet?
Well, I'm supposed to be checking out today. I had a meeting obviously get canceled because of some of this. I might be staying another day or so, but that's about it.
All right, Brad, will you keep us updated? We're glad you're safe, and we really appreciate your time this morning. We know you haven't slept all night.
I have not. I appreciate you reaching out too.
Yeah, okay. Well, stay safe and check back in with us. Thanks, Brad. And again, that's Brad Kellymayer. He's from Denver. He was in the Mandalay Bay when the shooting took place, but he was at the tables when they heard there was a shooting, so very close in proximity. And we're hearing now that people kind of all over that area, when you find out something like this is happening, they went running, they went hiding. I listened to another woman this morning online who just jumped in a truck and picked up a few other people who were all just trying to get out of that area, not knowing if there was another shooter or if the shooter had been captured. I mean, it was chaos, to say the least.
People going to their cars when they escaped the venue to find that other people were hiding underneath their vehicles because of the vantage point, doing what they could to stay safe. So we'll continue to track it throughout the morning, obviously. We are waiting for a press conference from